What up? Rob here with another episode of Cool Things with Rob, a YouTube channel where we look at cool things. Hey, it's about damn time too. When was the last time you put out an episode? For his own good. Anywho, today we're going back to the Southeastern Railway Museum, where during this past weekend they had a Speeder Days event featuring some vintage and restored railroad speeder cars. What are railroad speeder cars? Let's take a look.
Today we've got Narcoa that came out to give rides to the public at the Southeastern Railway Museum. We're here to get people interested in our hobby, which consists of riding on old maintenance of way vehicles that the railroad used to use until they came out with the newer version of what they've got called high railers, which a lot of people see on the tracks now, which are basically trucks with railroad gear that drops down and allows them to ride on the track.
That made these obsolete.
Made them obsolete and also made them available to the public to purchase.
So you can buy these things, eh?
So therefore they can actually get out and join groups like Narcoa and some of the subsidiaries, allowing them to ride with the groups on railroad tracks as a group going from city to city.
This here is an M19, a Fairmont Railway M19 motor car. It's got an ROC model engine in it. It was built in 1958 for the Atlantic Coastline Railroad. That's the good thing about this hobby is you meet a lot of great people from all walks of life that do this. My dad worked on the railroad, that's why I'm kind of interested in it, but you've got them that do everything. Doctors, lawyers, everything.
Been to the Great Smoky Mountains. We've done the loop run in Hiwassee, done some runs in Florida, and some over in Mississippi. There's rides you could probably spend the whole year if you wanted to traveling the country.
Background on it, it's a 1978 Ford Fairmont A4D. I bought it in parts and assembled it. It took me a little over 2 years to build it, and it's a custom-made speeder. It's got all the bells and whistles in it you would ever want, and we addressed it and made it more like an executive car as opposed to a gang car.
So this is what preceded the speeder cars, the rail hand car, also known as the pump trolley, the pump car, jigger, Kalamazoo, or velocipede. But if you're like me, you were introduced to these in Roadrunner cartoons and, of course, from the movie Blazing Saddles. So these speeder cars today are a whole thing with collectors, hobbyists, any combination of the above who like the idea of cruising on the rails and sharing their experience with others of like mind. Again, their organization is called Narcoa, and I'll include the link in the description so you can see more about what they're all about. And they also have a classified section if you're thinking about getting your hands on one of these relics. So these Narcoa guys play by the rules, meaning they work with railroads, abandoned or not, to organize their excursions. There are good reasons for that too. If you're riding down the rails on one of these and you encounter a train, you're going to have a very bad day. And even if you don't get mowed down by a train, even abandoned rails are owned by somebody. So they may not be thrilled with your presence.
Where are you going, city boy?
So even though I'm probably not up for getting shot at, killed, or arrested, there are adventurous souls that build their own motorized rail cart speeders. Many complete with a lawn chair, a cooler of beer, their dog, and all powered by a $99 Harbor Freight engine. But that is the subject of another Cool Things episode. In the meantime, even though I may be completely uncool, You have to admit these speeder cars are pretty damn cool. Now get the hell out there and find something cool yourself!